Here to ride to raise funds and awareness for cancer research and treatment.
And
and also very importantly to honor my mom, her dad, all of our family members, and people that have been affected by cancer over the years.
Is everybody on your team, have they all lost somebody?
I think we've all been impacted one way or another. So we either lost somebody or supporting people on the team who have lost somebody or are survivors themselves. So kind of runs the gamut.
How do teams work?
Well, for our team, my cousin Jamie, Andy, and Melissa's father, my uncle, started riding with some of the earliest riders in this ride about 32 years ago, and they just organized with a bunch of their friends that had common interests. And over the years, the team has sort of grown through mutual friends and other relatives, and others just kind of heard about it and wanted to join in the fight.
So has the team changed over the years?
Yeah, the team's been evolving and changing all the time. So over the course of 30 years, there's been, obviously, we're on a second generation of people riding on the same team name on this ride. So I'm one of the elder statesmen of the younger generation, I like to think. We're going today from Wellesley here at Babson College down to Bourne. We'll stay down on the bottom of the Cape overnight, and then we'll ride up to Provincetown in the morning.
Wow, is that Provincetown part of the route?
Yeah, it's the end of the route.
Okay.
That's where the celebration. Well, the second half of the celebration begins.
So is this really a race?
It is not to me. I mean, it's a group ride that we all do to support each other and make sure we're all getting there together.
We started riding for our beloved, her husband, my brother-in-law and friend, whose nickname was Pook. And we've been riding, the longest has been 16 years.
Oh my gosh. Turtles, that's an ironic name.
Yes, slow and steady, especially today.
So how did you guys all get together?
Some of us grew up together, and the rest met through the PMC.
And have you guys been doing this before?
Yes, this is his 19th year.
Oh, 19.
12.
Yes, 19 years.
10. 10 years. 8. 8 years. 5. 3.
9.
Yes,
Now, did most of you guys ride bikes before you got involved with this?
I didn't own a bike before I got
did.
involved with this.
Tennis
Yep.
shoes.
Yeah.
Had my first shoe.
So I assume you lost somebody and that's why you got involved?
Yes, and I'm riding this year for my mom.
Okay.
Right?
What do you get out of it?
What do I get out of the ride?
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's just pure joy and energy the whole weekend. I feel selfish that I get to do it because other people donate the money to let us do it. It's pretty awesome.
So how do you form a team?
We met through the PMC, a few of us. We clicked, we were on a bigger team, and we all live relatively close together, and we just kind of branched off and started our own small team because we're all pretty like-minded as far as training and fundraising goes, and we have a lot of fun together.
What is the training like?
Most weekends, all summer, Saturdays, Sundays, we ramp up the miles starting in April or May, depending on when the weather gets good.
You train as a group?
We do. We try to.
Okay. And that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It is.
But
It's worth it.
Even the training is valuable to you?
Oh, you can't do this without the training. You just can't. And it's a great time together. You get used to riding together. You build more camaraderie. It's awesome.
It's my 13th year riding for a few people in my family who have lost their battle with cancer.
This is only my second year. This is only my second year. I got addicted last year. I'm riding for my brother who has stage 4 lung cancer.
So that's a long ride. What's that like?
It's pretty a whirlwind of emotions. It's really exciting. I'm super nervous even though I've done this a ton of times, but it's really the best weekend of the year.
I remember just the sense of camaraderie and spirit, and everyone helps each other out here, and we're all doing it for a great cause.
Okay, what's the hardest part? What's the best part?
The best part is definitely the finish both days. There's so many people out there and you feel such a sense of accomplishment and this kind of central mission for finding a cure. And the hardest part, I'm not doing Sturbridge anymore. It was definitely the hills in Sturbridge.
I think the best part is just seeing everyone cheering you on the route. There was so much, people are up super early. They're so enthusiastic all day long. Hundreds of riders going by and they cheer every time. I think the hardest part is actually seeing all of the tributes on people's backs as you ride by. It always chokes me up.
I want to welcome everyone here. I want to thank the veterans who have been doing this for so many years. I'm a newbie. I grew up here. My family still lives here. I was with my 90-year-old dad in Scituate yesterday. I told him what he was doing, and he said, "You're out of your mind," from a 90-year-old. But the reason I'm here is because of my mother and sister. And my story is not different from any of yours, but it has a lot to do with Takeda and a colleague that you currently have there. So my friend Nancy, when my sister was diagnosed with large cell lymphoma, she was 5 months pregnant. They had to deliver the baby and immediately treat her. And I called Nancy and I said, "What do we do?" And about a minute later, she said, "I have you meeting with this lymphoma guy." Her daughter Jane is 25 today because of Dana Farber.
But I've been working at this site for about 20 plus years, and our site now equals the starboard start, so we have about 2,500 people going off the line.
Wow.
We have a Saturday start and a Sunday start, and we have a Sunday finish. So the logistics we've worked on for many years, and I have an absolutely amazing crew who never disappoint me. But we work starting on Thursday morning and go to Sunday night.
Okay. So is this first event, is this all for the trip to Provincetown?
Yeah, there's a lot of different routes, as you know. So people that start here, some of them will stay at Mass Maritime tonight, and then they will go on to P-Town. Some riders will actually ride back to Wellesley, and there's also another start from Bourne to P-Town tomorrow. Some people here on Sunday do a 25 or 50 miles, and that ends up at Gillette Stadium. And then there is a Century ride here, so that's doing 100 miles in a loop from this start tomorrow.
Were you ever in the race?
I rode in the year 2000, and I rode from Babson College to Bourne. And that was it.
That sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, it was good, but it was a much smaller ride. I don't think there were 1,000 people that rode that year.
So it's grown a lot over the years.
Yes, it's grown tremendously.